Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, we are studying mathematics for class 11. This is algebra and trigonometry, and we are studying its chapter number 7, which is about permutation, combination, and probability. Today is our lesson number 3. In this lesson, we will study permutation of n objects, all of which are not distinct. That is, some of the objects can be repeated. And in this lesson, we will solve the selected questions of exercise 7.3, which is question number 1, its second and third part, question number 3, 4, and 11. Example 3 is also included in your smart syllabus, so you will solve this example by yourself. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Permutation of n objects, all of which are not distinct. Earlier, we have studied permutation of n distinct objects taken all at a time, which is n factorial, and permutation of n different objects taken r at a time, which is npr. Today, in this lesson, we will study permutation of n objects, all of which are not distinct. The number of permutation of n objects taken all at a time, of which p of one type are alike, q of second type are alike, and r of third type are alike, and so on, is how we will calculate the permutation of n objects in which all objects are not different, and we have to take all the subjects at a time. Some objects or some letters or some numbers or some digits occur p times, some occurs q times, and some occurs like times, r times, and so on. So the permutation of such permutation is calculated by the formula n factorial, which is the total number of objects, and the factorial p factorial, the time in which the one type of object occurs, q factorial and r factorial. So this is the formula. Now we will solve some questions of exercise 7.3 in which we will use this formula. Question number 1 is, how many arrangements of letters of the following words taken all together can be made? Earlier in the previous exercise, we have also solved such questions. In that exercise, all the objects were different. In this exercise, all the objects are not different like this. Pakistan, you are asked to find the number of arrangements of the letters of the following word. The word is Pakistan. Look in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. So it means number of objects is 8. And all the objects are not different. Some are occurring more than one time. A is occurring two times, and all other are occurring at one time. So total number of objects or total number of letters in this word Pakistan is 8. Number of P's, K's, I's, S's, T's, and N's, they all occur once each. And number of A's is equal to 2. So how we will find the number of arrangements of these 8 letters when A is occurring 2 times? Its formula is n factorial over p factorial multiplied by q factorial multiplied by r factorial. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 objects, one of which is occurring 2 times, that is p is 2, and these 6 are occurring once. So putting the values in this formula, total number 8, so 8 factorial. A is occurring 2 times, it is 2 factorial, and all other are occurring 1 time. So 1 factorial for P, 1 factorial for K, 1 factorial for I, 1 factorial for S, 1 factorial for T, and 1 factorial for N. You need not to write these factorial. Whenever an object is occurring one time, So 1 factorial is not necessary. You can simply write 8 factorial over 2 factorial. Now simplify this. 8 factorial mean 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 factorial over 2 factorial. This 2 factorial will be cancelled with 2 factorial, and we are left with the product of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3. Multiplying all these numbers, we will get 20160. So 20,160 arrangements of letters are possible by the letters of this word Pakistan. Third part, the word is mathematics. In this word mathematics, some letters are occurring more than once. So we will use this formula. Here number of letters is 11. Number of M's, M is occurring 2 times. Number of A's, A is occurring 2 times. Number of T's is 2, and all the other letters are occurring 1 time in this word mathematics. So P is 2, Q is 2, R is 2, and S, T, U, V all is 1. So we will use this formula. Number of arrangements of letters is equal to n factorial over p factorial multiplied by q factorial multiplied by r factorial, and so on. Always write the formula first and then put the values. Total number of letters is 11. So this is 11 factorial. M's are 2, so 2 factorial. A's are 2, 2 factorial, and T's are 2, 2 factorial, and all the other letters are 1 time. So again, you need not to write 1 factorial in this case also. So you can only write 11 factorial over 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Now simplify this. It is 11 factorial 11 multiplied by 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 factorial. There is 2 factorial. Cancel this 2 factorial with 2 factorial, and the other 2 factorials are written as 1 multiplied by 2 and 1 multiplied by 2. This 2 2s are 4. 4 is cancelled with this 4, and we will be left with 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. Multiplying all these numbers, we get 4989600. So this is how we will find the number of arrangements of objects when all are not different. So we have studied 3 types of permutation. You have to read the question carefully. First, identify which type of permutation is this, then use the formula for the same permutation and calculate. It's question number 3. How many arrangement of letters of the word attacked if each arrangement begins with C and ends with K? Now look, these two letters C and K are fixed, that the first letter is C and last letter is K. We have to arrange all the other between C and K. There are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Out of 8 letters, 2 are fixed. You need not to change the places of these 2 letters. So your arrangements will be of this type. If C be the first letter and K is the last letter, then words are of the form C is fixed at the first place and K is fixed at the last place. So you have to replace, or you have to fill these 6 places by using the different letters. C is removed and K is removed. The other letters are 6, that each of these stars will be replaced by any one of these letters. So total number of letters remaining are 6. Number of A's is 2. Number of T's is 2, and number of number of E and D are occur 1 time. So required permutation, n factorial over p factorial into q factorial, because E and D are occurring once, so there is no need to write 1 factorial and 1 factorial. So put the value of n, which is 6, value of p, which is 2, value of q, which is 2. So 6 factorial over 2 factorial into 2 factorial. 6 factorial is 720, 2 factorial is 2, and 2 factorial is 2. Divide 720 by 4, we will get 180. So there are 180 letters if C and K are fixed. So there are different arrangement of the letters of this, but the arrangements in which C is at first place and K is at last place are 180. Question number 4. How many numbers greater than 10 lakh units, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakh, and 10 lakh, or this is 1 million, can be formed from the digits 0, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. Now again look at these digits. All the digits are not different. Some of the digits are occurring more than once. So first we will find the number of arrangements formed by these digits. They are 7 digits, and these 7 digits make number which is greater than 10 lakh. Number of twos here are 3 and number of fours is 2. So number of permutation of 7 digit numbers, and these 7 digit numbers are greater than 10 lakh. It is 7 factorial over 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Calculate this and get the answer, which is 420. Now numbers which are less than 10 lakh, out of these 420, some arrangements are such that the number formed by those 7 digits are less than 10 lakh. The numbers are of the form, number less than 10 lakh are of the form, if 0 is at the extreme left, 0 at the extreme left is meaningless. 0 is fixed at there, and we are left with the 2, 4, 6 digits. So we will have to make the arrangements using the remaining 6 digits. So in this case, number of digits is 6, number of twos is 3, and number of fours is 2. So number of arrangements using these 6 digits, that is the arrangements which are less than 10 lakh, are 60. 6 factorial 720 and 3 factorial 6, 2 factorial 2. Dividing 720 by 12, we get 60. These are the total number of arrangements in which the numbers are greater than 10 lakh and numbers are less than 10 lakh. But we are asked to find the number of arrangements which are greater than 10 lakh. So we will subtract these arrangements which are 10 less than 10 lakh. So required number of arrangement, that is the number greater than 10 lakh, is 420 minus 60. So this is 360. Now this is circular permutation. Circular permutation is the definition of a circular permutation is asked in MCQ, and this is also asked in short question. The permutation of things which can be represented by the points on a circle are called circular permutation. Circular permutation of n living things is equal to, how we will calculate the circular permutation? if the objects are living things, persons हैं, so to find the arrangement of n living things will be equal to n minus 1. We will subtract 1 from this total number and we will take the factorial of it. It is like this. If you are asked to arrange these 5 persons in circle on a round table, suppose, so we have to ask any one of them first to sit. If one is if one occupies the seat, then we will ask the other 4 to occupy the seat. So that's why we calculate the permutation of n living things by subtracting 1, because we will always fill one seat and the remaining seat will have to be occupied by using the remaining objects. So if there are 5 persons, so it means the arrangement of we have to make the arrangement of 4 persons, because one is already fixed, one is asked to sit on this seat. And if the objects are non-living objects, non-living objects mean keys. If you are asked to arrange keys in the form of a ring, or there is a necklace, tasbih, they all are circular permutation of non-living things. So the circular permutation of non-living thing is calculated by using this formula, n minus 1 factorial over 2. So these two formulas are also asked in MCQ. You will be asked the circular permutation of n living things is equal to. Both of these may be given in the option. So the circular permutation of n living things is calculated by using n minus 1 factorial, and circular permutation of n non-living things is calculated by using this formula, in which n minus 1 factorial over 2, from the total number of objects you will subtract 1 and take the factorial of that number in the numerator, and you will divide it by 2. It is divided by 2 because if the 5 objects are non-living, so we can flip this arrangement. We can flip this arrangement like this. If you flip this, so its arrangement will be like this. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so its flipped arrangement will be 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's why we divide the total arrangement by 2 if the objects are non-living things. This is question number 11. In this question you are asked, in how many ways can 4 keys be arranged on a circular key ring? Now these are keys, and keys are non-living objects. If you are asked to in how many ways 4 persons can be seated on a round table, then 4 persons are living objects. So the permutation of to arrange 4 persons on a table, its arrangement will be 4 minus 1 factorial. But now in this case, because these are keys and non-living objects, therefore we will use the formula to find the number of arrangements of non-living things. Now here number of keys is 4. Fixing one key we have permutation 3p4. That is because this is a circular arrangement, we will have to put one key before, and we are left with 3 keys to be arranged. The place of one key is fixed, so we are left with the 3 keys. So permutation of 3 keys is 3p3, and this permutation is equal to 6. Like this, if we have fixed key A, then we are left with B, C and D. So If we reverse this, flip this arrangement, we get A, B, C, D. So total arrangement is 6. Since above figure of arrangements are reflections of each other, therefore we will calculate the circular permutation of n living things by using this formula: n minus 1 factorial over 6, n minus 1, this is there, n is 4 and we have taken the 3 factorial and calculated 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 6, so we will divide this by 1 by 2. We will divide this by 2, sorry, 1 over 2 multiplied by 6, and this is equal to 3. So the total arrangement of 4 keys in on a circular key ring is 6. There's no need to draw this and to write this. Fixing one key, we have permutation this, or simply number of keys is equal to 4. Number of arrangement of 4 keys is equal to, use this formula, n minus 1 over 2, put 4 minus 1 factorial over 2, 4 minus 1 is 3 factorial over 2, and 3 factorial is 6 over 2, and we will get 3 as it is. This is just to explain the idea. So this is your exercise number 7.3. Hope the lesson is clear and all the questions are clear. If you have any confusion, you can ask me and send me your problems on my WhatsApp number. This is my profile. My YouTube channel is the mathematics teacher Zahid Hussain. You are requested to subscribe this channel and click the like button if you like this video. My WhatsApp number is this 0300 If you have any problem, you can ask me by sending your problems on this number. This is my email address. Keep doing practice, because practice makes knowledge perfect. Thank you for watching, and Allah Hafiz.